Just 3 teams remain in this improbable and amazing 2026 World Cup, and we got a semifinal watch party coming to you live on the Chat Sports channel. Argentina v. England, brought to you by Prize Picks. I'm Joe Cronin. In the studio with me is Dylan Summer. We are breaking down everything, the play-by-play, the reactions, the storylines. We're having a little bit of fun, maybe with the Super Chats as well, as Argentina and England look to punch their ticket to the World Cup final against Spain. And honestly, this one's going to be fun. Is football finally coming home for England, or can Argentina pull off the back-to-back World Cup final win? This is going to be awesome. The watch parties from across the globe are everywhere, but the Chat Sports one, we're live here on YouTube. Shout out in your city where you're watching this one from. So a lot of people in the chat before we hopped on live. So I know this is going to be a busy channel. I know the chat is going to be popping because we want to see this game. England and Argentina, 2 awesome storylines up to this point. And yeah, join the fun. So shout out where you're watching from. See Philadelphia down below. Oh yeah, Jude Bellingham. How about the World Cup he's had? It's awesome. We got plenty to talk about with Jude Bellingham, that is. And honestly, looking back just at the quarters, Dylan and I sat in not this same studio, but in our Chat Sports office for about 8 hours, covering both these teams on their path in the quarterfinals. England against Norway. Norway was, the sweetheart story of this World Cup tournament. But then it was Jude Bellingham ripping the heart out of Norway. I mean, the fact that Erling Haaland checked out that late into the game, decided to sub out. I don't know if that was a him decision or the manager, but I still, you can't. If you're deemed the best player on your team, you play the whole 120 minutes. Put the team on your back. Come on now. Oh, we got a good comment from Joseph saying whoever wins this game is going to the final round. Good point. Correct. As the semifinals, the winner of this advances to the finals. We got Porterville, California, watching all the way in Cali. How about that? That's a noon kickoff for a World Cup semifinal. That's got to be a little bit weird, I imagine. And then, of course, for Argentina. They've towed the line a little bit. Faced some adversity. Their knockout games have not looked great. Whether it's been the one against Cape Verde or their last one in the quarters against Switzerland. They have struggled at times. Let things slip away. I mean, Cape Verde, it took a 3-2 win in extra time. Switzerland, a 2-1 win. Well, it was 3-1 eventually. Garbage time points, as we say. But 3-1 win, again, in extra time. And Switzerland looked lifeless throughout the entirety of that one. And then somehow Dan and Doy puts one in. Beautiful shot. And they even played with a red card. They played down a man for nearly 50 minutes. So down a man, tied 1-1 for a while. And yes, Peter, by the way, if you like what Dylan and I do here today, we'll be here Saturday for the third place game, keeping that rolling. But we are right around 10-ish minutes, just over 10 for our countdown to kickoff before England and Argentina. Who you got, though? Honestly, Dylan, I'm going England. I know we talked a little bit before this one. I'm taking ENG. I'm taking England because Argentina has struggled in the knockout round. Yes, they like to win with some dramatics, though.
I mean, England, this is their game to win. They're trying to bring it home, and Argentina hasn't looked good this entire tournament. They've had to play late. They almost lost to Switzerland, a team that they were superior, better than. And look, this is England's opportunity. Jude Bellingham is putting the team on his back, and when it hasn't been him, it's been Harry Kane. As long as those two can contribute, England should win this game.
Jude has been awesome. I mean, he had 4 goals going into that Switzerland match. And then he comes out and is like, I got 2 more. What's another brace going to do? Did that against Mexico. Decided to do it again against Norway. He's got 6. He's tied with Harry Kane. Those two have 12 combined goals, which I think makes up for almost the entirety of the allotted goals that England has in this World Cup so far. We're going to keep the kickoff coverage coming your way, but before we do that, got to remind you that this live stream is totally made possible by our friends over at Prize Picks. This is one of the last 3 remaining matches in the World Cup. And honestly, you can cash that in with Prize Picks. It's America's #1 sports pick app, and it's the best place to win cash while watching those sports. You can sign up with that code HMA to get $50 in lineups instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. Now, what are lineups? Lineups is when you pick 2 to 6 players on opposite teams. You got to have one selection on different teams, and I have a pick for you for this specific match. Jude Bellingham, loving what I'm seeing from him, taking the demon pick for Bellingham, and then Lionel Messi taking the demon as well. The stars are showing out for England and Argentina, but you can download that PrizePicks app today with the link in the comments and the description and use code HMA to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That is code HMA to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks, it is good to be right. Wow, so England, Argentina. I was just checking out the chat there. Saw someone that is watching from Germany. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. What time is it? That's about 6-7 hours. I'm going to go 9 p.m. 9 p.m. in Germany. I hate that, like, no matter what, when you're talking about a time or an allotted number, it's always been like 6 or 7. And now that stupid kid has ruined those numbers forever. I don't know if he was a kid. He could be older than me at this point. Anyways, Lionel Messi is playing some more World Cup soccer, and if you're fired up for him, if you love Lionel Messi, spam those 10s. Spam those 10s. Now, 10 could also roll for Jude Bellingham, so we'll do it a little best of both worlds. Roman has Argentina 2-1. Yeah, we'll get some score predictions as both teams start marching onto the field. This is such a fun matchup because there's a rivalry. I mean, these two countries and nations and soccer clubs, they don't like each other. And it's been that way for almost 60-plus years, dating back to, political conflicts, wars, and it's been brought out on the soccer field plenty of times, like with Maradona. Now, the fun thing is these two have not played each other since 2005, and that was a friendly. Here's the 15th all-time meeting, and it couldn't come at a bigger stage. World Cup semifinals. A ticket to the World Cup finals on the line. Predict that score down in the comments. What is it going to be? Joseph, Argentina 3-2. Roman, Argentina 2-1. We do have a lot of Argentina right now. Early Argentina support. All right, getting an update on Germany. It's 8:52 there. Did I nail that in the head? No, I didn't. Yes, I did. I said it was going to be 9. Let's go. Look at me. I'm internally sound with my clocks. I'm a global clock. Not really. That sounds really bad. Yeah, I'm never going to say that one again. Make sure if it even comes up as a thought, I'll erase it from the brain. Got Connecticut down in the chat, but predict those scores. Who's going to win? England, Argentina. What's it going to be? If you get it right, you get a huge shout out. You got to remind me because this is a 2.5 hour stream. So if you predict it now, go back to that comment if it's correct, and we'll celebrate together. How about that?
I think I'm going with 2-1 for England.
Yeah.
I think Bellingham's going to get another brace. He's been able to get multiple braces in a row. Make the trifecta happen.
Yeah. We got Rams Report Durham in the chat. Football's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming. Hey, it's coming. We'll sing that at the end. Well, that's not the win, though. But we'll sing it at the end if England wins. I got to learn some Argentinian chants. Maybe just Messi, 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 Messi. Saw a bunch of those early in the chat. But yeah, what's going to happen if you're just joining? It's live play-by-play. I'm breaking down what's going on in this one, from Messi dribbling to Harry Kane flopping, whatever it might be. We're going to react to that. Dylan's going to give some analysis as well. We're going to have a ton of fun. The chat is going to be heavily involved. If you got something to say, if I read it, I will talk to you. You talk back. Just be nice, and you could stay. Respect goes a long way. More scores coming in. Christian Malley, 2-1 England. There we go. Christopher, 3-1 England. I've changed my prediction. Ooh, the switch up. We got 1-0 England. 3-0 England by Rams Report. Durham with the big one. Hero Crime, Argentina 2, England 1. Here we go. I'm singing Wonderwall after every England goal. You know what? I think I'll do it. Chat, spam your W's. Spam W if you want me to sing Wonderwall after England scores. Spam W's. If there's enough W's in the chat rolling in this next 20-ish seconds, before England's national anthem starts. You got like 20 seconds. Spam those W's. I will sing Wonderwall for when England scores. We got England 4-2 by Mariana. We got 1 W. Oh, there they come. Oh, there they come. Rams are... Okay, it's got to be different people. Okay, I get it. I get it. All right, that might be enough. I might have to sing Wonderwall when England scores. Oh, that's going to be fun. What have I set myself up for? Me. The issue is I can't sing. And holy cow, on Saturday, my voice was shot. I don't know if you noticed by the end of it, Dylan, like, it got to the last couple minutes. I was like, oh my gosh, there goes Messi. It was not quite that bad, but. Oh, there's Lionel Messi. Here's a guy. Messi. Okay, that's a lot of W's. Yeah, I'll do it. I concede. Y'all are getting Wonderwall. I'll get it ready. Yeah. So, as we're about under 3 minutes, Hendricks, Argentina 3-2. Honestly, that'd be fun. That would be fun, wouldn't it? High scoring. I do think there's going to be goals. We've seen a lot of 2-1s. We've seen a lot of like big chunks of each match have not really a lot of action. The good thing is, Dylan, we're not watching Switzerland this time. They play very boring, slow pace of play. We're watching England and Argentina, 2 clubs that just go at it. Offense at a premium. Lionel Messi, Harry Kane, Jude Bellingham. Whew, wow. And of course, Julian Alvarez. He was a goal scorer as well for Argentina in their win over Switzerland. Got a good crew right now, just under 350. Just under 350. If you're just joining, who ya got? ENG for England, ARG for Argentina. Throw in a score prediction as well. 4-3, Jesse Powell. Wow. That's high. We could. Oh, man. I got to really, 1, practice my Wonderwall, and 2, make sure I got enough voice for all these goals. All righty. Starters being named. Pickford back in net for England. The biggest change is going to be in the back line. Jed Spence is playing because Gerald Kwanzaa, if you recall, he got a red card against Mexico. England had to play down 10 men for nearly 40-ish minutes. So Jed Spence is in. Didn't start last time. It was Ezri Konsa who actually started at that left back spot. And then Reece James starting at right back for the England national team. Not a lot of changes for the Argentinian. Emiliano Martinez holds the line at the back net. The big one is, though, one of the wingers, Giuliano Simeone, is in for Argentina. So watching out what happens there over on that right wing. And, of course, Messi. By the way, Messi's starting. If you didn't know, Messi's playing soccer or football. Depends. I'll use both. We'll dabble with both. Both of them. Hello, car 0226. Welcome in. If you're just joining, let me know who's winning. Let me know the score. And also, there were enough W's to come around. You're getting your Wonderwall. Blah, 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 blah. Here we go. Spam those me's if you're ready for the World Cup semifinal. Only 3 matches remain in this World Cup. If you're fired up, get fired up with me. Got that IU stuff on. No one from IU is playing in this World Cup, by the way, in case you didn't know. Just under 500 right now on the stream. Let's get that number up. Send it to your friends. Send it to your family. Like up the video. Comment it up. Let's get this rolling. This is going to be a fun one. I know it's hard to be invested when U.S. gets eliminated, but the games still are so much fun. And this one is going to be awesome. Argentina to kick off this semifinal. England will have it in the second half. Argentina working from right to left on the dial, and England opposite left to right. Countdown is on. Titanium's been played. Let's play some soccer. Argentina kicks off, and they are going to immediately possess through their back line. Martinez, the keeper, has it. High press by the English. Argentina, that quick ball movement, trying to get out of their back line now. Working right wing, errant pass out of bounds. England forcing an early turnover, and they'll just reset with Gahey. England working their back line. It's Stones right now with it. The Man City center back has it right at midfield, just working around that semicircle. Left wing now is England. And it's just, again, that early first minute feeling each other out. As England right away was able to, they didn't have the kickoff, but now they have possession and are controlling it, not really in any threatening territory. Argentina with a bit of a higher press, not letting much go past that midfield spot. Two juggernauts. The number 1, the number 4 ranked team, or I guess England's probably a little higher now with France eliminated, but when you look at the FIFA World Rankings, England comes in at 4, Argentina 1 as the defending champions. Just a minute into this one, officially in the second minute of play, as there is a foul on Argentina, just a high press. Trying to check it out. Jude Bellingham, just right behind him. Gets a little nudge there by Paredes. Free kick for England, just a $1.30 into this one. It's always going to be a little bit of a slower start, especially when there's so much on the line. Pickford puts his left foot into it, just finds the header of an Argentinian. That was Molina. As here's Argentina now with the ball for really the first time since kickoff. Possessing out of their back is Argentina, working all the way through their back line. Martinez has it deep in his own territory. Argentina press high, and England just going to knock that one out of bounds. That was Rodgers on the deflection. Throwing for Argentina on this near sideline, but deep in their own defense. Tagliafico to throw it in for Argentina. 3rd minute of action. Not a lot going on right now. 15th meeting, though, between Argentina and England. England has 6 wins in that span. There's been some notable ones throughout the course of history. 1966 was really the one a lot of people mention, as was 1986 with the hand of God, as they call it, with Diego Maradona. Anderson took a hard hit, is grabbing the back of his head. There's a little bit of a scruff here at midfield. Harry Kane, Jude Bellingham in the mix. Martinez in the mix for Argentina. There we go. Cristian Romero pulling away Martinez. Bellingham still jawing. Rodgers is jawing at Paredes. Here we go. This is what the rivalry's about. They couldn't be further away from, well, they could, but they're far away from each other, but they hate each other. I am not allowed to show you the match. Due to broadcasting rights, only Fox is allowed to show the actual match. Just a heads up. Leave, stay, but if you're having fun, I recommend staying because we're going to have fun here. Just 4 minutes in. Head official just having a word with Fernandez. He was the one, the instigator, as they say, for Argentina in the mix. Enzo Fernandez. And it looks like we're going to get a resume of play. Drop ball. England will have it now. That was a little strange after Anderson just got knocked up. He is up, though, and is fine. Here's Gordon. Gordon, high press by the Argentinian defense. He's just going to drop it back to Gahey. England with it in their back line. And it's going to be Pickford with it. Over to Stones. Stones have it over to midfield right now for England. Declan Rice. England just working their back line, just feeling out, trying to control this pace of play in the first 10 minutes. I'm not going to pirate the stream, but, appreciate the recommendation. Jed Spence made a great run deep into Argentina territory. However, Molina was able to make a solid tackle, get it out of harm's way, and Gahey running onto the clearance has Messi on his back and drops it back to Pickford. Jordan Pickford, the keeper for England, with it inside his box. They're showing Argentina's knockout round right now, which was a point I made at the top of the broadcast. Didn't even mention the Egypt game. They trailed 2-0 for so long. And they found a way. They love these drama-filled games. It's actually crazy. England, high press by Alvarez and the other Argentinian attackers, forcing an errant pass by Declan Rice. Argentina has a real chance attacking third throw-in on this near sideline. And they will drop it off. Romero drops it back to Martinez, the keeper. High press by Gordon. And Argentina trying to work out of their back line, moving forward. 5.5 into this one. Deflection by Bellingham. Jed Spence collects it for England. Turns around. Nice, nifty move. Still has it for England. Ball just pattering around. No one with possession. Bodies hitting the floor, and the referee will call a foul. Blow the whistle. Slow things down. As there's Anderson. As we have intern Chugs in the building singing, "Hey Jude." And now I did make a promise, Chugs. If Jude or if England scores, I have to sing Wonderwall. So that will happen. Baby. Not yet, not yet. But if you want to see a goal, we're in the 7th minute, nothing right now. But if you want to see a goal, hit that thumbs up. Because I promise you, if you like the video, you'll see goals. That's how it works, actually. Here comes Rodgers. Rodgers off the right foot, deflected by Argentina for a corner kick. Here we go. 7th minute, corner kick for England. First real chance for either side. Declan Rice with a slow pace out to this right corner to take the first corner kick in this one. Emiliano Martinez sets his front for the Argentinian defense. Eyes are on Kane and Gahey and Bellingham right here, the taller players for this England side. Declan Rice, right-footed, to take this kick. Argentina, a shorter team. Gonna have to defend strong here. Rice puts his boot into it. Bodies are on the floor. One from either team. Two more fall to the deck. And here comes Argentina on the counter, deflected by Spence. And there's going to be a high kick call on England, negating any challenge. As Stones was hugged and flops completely. Oh, you poor thing. Why are we flopping, man? It's so weak to flop. It kind of stinks. Hey, I think if this is a really good game, this sub count can get to 437. Don't you think, Dilly? I really think it's possible because we've had a couple where it's been 100 plus per watch party. But if you haven't subscribed to Chat Sports, if you like this kind of content, we do it all the time with World Cup, with NFL football, with NBA basketball, MLB, college football, and so much more. Subscribe to Chat Sports if you haven't already. The road to 437,000 is right here. That's a pretty strong foul there. So free kick for Argentina after the foul. They're on their defense right now. 9th minute of play. And it's been slow. Maybe we're treated to a scoreless one through 120 minutes. We've seen that one before. Dylan and I have had a track record of very elongated periods with not a single goal even looked at. It's like the goal of this game is to just pass around. Who can get more passes? I want 30 passes. No, I want 31 passes. It's a little chippy. There's been a couple fouls so far. Wasn't Argentina-Switzerland like 30-something? I think it was, yeah. Harry Kane's dropped to the deck. No whistle. He gets up quickly. Ooh, looking like a headhunter. And there comes a foul on Anderson. That's just an errant challenge on Fernandez. So foul on England will be another Argentina free kick right around midfield. So it is chippier. 7 fouls in about 10 minutes. That's not a good rate to be at. We're on pace for 63 fouls. Oh, I guess we got a super chat deal. We get $50 in supers. Joe will have a nice Wednesday cold one. Here goes, long ball. Anthony Gordon running onto it, trying to keep it on in the touchline. Plays it across, and Martinez is able to scoop it up. It was a good run by Gordon, just a hair out in front of him. Martinez has it for Argentina, the keeper. Inside his box, right around the penalty area. He'll just step up. Has that Argentinian flag etched into his head. Nice little haircut. I was going to do the same thing today, but I didn't want to match him, and I thought that would be weird. So, no Argentina flag in my head for this stream. I'm sorry. I know some of you were really expecting me to have that. Intercepted by England. Here they come. Tripped up is Rice. No foul. Ball batted around as Martinez collects it. And more bodies hit the deck, and the referee is going to stop play. This is getting chippy. Bodies are hitting the deck virtually every play. Anderson is up in arms. Cannot believe what just happened. I think he was the original guy who was tripped up. Here comes Anderson. That's all ball. It's a tough tackle. It's a good tackle that he made, and then they get tangled up. Because then Anderson grabs his leg. That's Fernandez on the tackle, so he flips out. So Paredes having a word with the head official. And Captain Harry Kane talking as well. That's a lot of fouls. The rules analyst was just going on how there have been an abnormal amount of fouls, which I completely agree. This is kind of crazy. And play resumes. 13 minutes in, and I think we're already eyeing a pretty substantial amount of added time just simply from what we've seen so far. It's an American referee, Ismail Elfath. So just keep that in mind if he's, not salty, but still wants to rub in the 13-colony lead that England blew back in the 1700s, then an American official might be a little bit biased. However, that was 250 years ago, so I don't know how much you will use that over England's head. I digress. Argentina has the ball right wing now. Good ball by Messi, just slitting it through. And he was offsides. I mean, that was a good pass over to Simeone. And Pickford just goes and steals it. Okay. This is getting weird. Pickford is now yelling with the referee. Yeah, because Simeone had the ball in his hand after being offsides. And Pickford's like, all right, give me the ball. Wow. And then he flopped. Simeone, I got touched. Sorry. Joseph says good luck to both teams. Yeah, I mean, it's been very chippy, though. I'm not having it right now. Also, we do have a poll out. If you see it in the chat, go ahead and vote. Pick your winner. There's about 600 people here on our stream right now. Let's get those votes up. I'm really curious what to see. I know a lot of you have been commenting, but here comes England on the counter. Anthony Gordon, top of the box. Gordon, making guys miss. Swarm of defenders around him. Got to get that off the foot. Argentina wins it back. And here comes Simeone. McAllister, beautiful 1-2 play. And now here comes Simeone right wing. Deep ball looking for Julian Alvarez. Can't collect it. Cross Fernandez. No one going to run onto it, but Argentina still with possession now. Tagliafico. Drops it over Paredes. Argentina had it in some dangerous territory, but they've swung back around and reset. Collecting and trying to control this pace. They have not had a lot of chances on the England attacking side. About 15 minutes in so far. Simeone, right wing. He's going to drop it back and slow up pace of play once again is Paredes in this Argentina team. McAllister trying to flick one over to Messi. And Gahey was quick to get that one out of harm's way for England. However, throw in off the Gahey foot deep in the attack. Simeone will just drop it back for Argentina. They still have the ball. Really first time I've seen Argentina command some possession and they're attacking third. As Paredes isn't even moving. Finally getting some passes off. Messi touching the ball. Flicks it with the left. Intercepted. Here comes England. Bellingham. Nice slide tackle. Paredes with a great slide tackle and stares him down afterwards. McAllister gets it over. He's tripped up. Here comes England working the other way. That was Messi tripped up, and he's still down complaining. And then Anthony Gordon gets knocked, called for a foul. Over on the left wing, right around midfield, 16 minutes in. Now, this is a beautiful tackle by Paredes because that's Bellingham with some space to work with. And yeah, he's letting him hear it, considering how well Jude's been playing so far in this World Cup. Right wing is England. And they'll just slow it up in their midfield. As it's Rice over to Stones. Stones has it. Taking some dribbles. Now right wing, little 1-2 with Reece James. And drops it over to Anderson. Anderson just swapping places with Stones briefly on Stones' run. Gahey has it left side. Dishes it over. Jed Spence. Spence taking his time on the left wing, not really moving. As England has it in the midfield. Working into this Argentina territory. Over to Harry Kane on his foot. Quick pass in. Reece James cutting in. 1-2 with Bellingham. James has it. Left wing now to Spence. Spence trying to enter the box. Making some moves. Has it, and Fernandez gets in front of it, and Spence just puts a shoulder into him. Fernandez is fired up after that one. Solid defense there by the winger for Argentina. That's what I was thinking. I think they just put Mick Jagger up on the screen. That's sick. And errant pass intercepted by England. Back in possession after the goal kick from Argentina. This is going to be with Pickford. Just outside the box. Here comes England. Declan Rice crossing midfield already. And bad pass, but Reece James keeps it in. Coming in for the tackle was Tagliafico. He knocked it out of bounds, and Rodgers is rolling around, writhing like he just got shot. But no, it was a slide tackle. That's a solid tackle. There's no need to cry. It's okay. Just the 19th minute. And England with the ball at midfield. It's Gahey with it. So we're getting closer and closer to 1,000 concurrent viewers. That would be awesome. Spread the word. Let's make this one of the most watched England-Argentina watch parties out there. I don't know how many people are live right now, but Chat Sports does it. Does it well. Rice gets it over to Rodgers. And Rice was on the ground on the return pass and just hits it out of bounds. He feels like there was a lot of contact right there. England still with possession. And it's been relatively even. I mean, Argentina right now with the advantage possession-wise, as here's Rodgers. Rodgers over to James. James crosses in. Too shallow on the cross. Martinez just diving on it. Not enough. Good overlapping run by Reece James. No one was home either. So the chances are, I don't know if I would say there, but we're not allowed to show you the match. Due to broadcasting rights of Fox, I cannot show you, Dylan cannot show you, Chat Sports cannot show you the match. Argentina doesn't look well. They didn't look great against Switzerland, Egypt for 95% of that one, and then Cape Verde, they didn't look great either. I'd honestly say England. Now, technically, Argentina has more possession by percentage, but it hasn't been commanding possession really at all. But here's a chance for Argentina. Working down this left wing is Alvarez. Alvarez entering the box, swings it over with his right. Getting on it, Messi puts it down and cleared away by Anderson. Not out of bounds, though. Ball pairing in the box. He puts a head on it, but an offsides call will be on Messi. It's a little bit of a crazy chance in there. Honestly, England looks more dangerous, but neither team has had a strong chance so far. England's put a couple balls into the box that Martinez has got his hands on. Pickford has really not had to work off his line. I'd say that chance by Argentina was like kind of dangerous with the way it was tough to be cleared by the England defense, but nothing really threatening from either side so far. And yeah, Argentina doesn't look good. Pickford has it, and he's just going to be patient, force Alvarez to push up on him. And big swing and boot on it. Looking for Rodgers. Rodgers is tripped up right outside the top of the box. No call. And him and Martinez are jawing at each other. Yeah, I don't know. He initiated all that contact. Tagliafico kind of had him shield, and he just like vaulted himself on. I like the no call there. Let him play. Messi's old, yes, but he's also quite in the running to win the Golden Boot. And, if he wins, probably will win it. He's got to score, obviously, but I think they would cry. Swinging ball over Alvarez. Couple yards outside the box on the left side. Good deflection there by Reece James. Will go out of bounds for an Argentina throw-in. Promising attacking position, though, but they'll just reset on the throw. Work their back line. It's Martinez. And just slowing things down is Argentina. 22nd minute, now 23rd minute of play. Hydration break is looming. And I'd say neither team has thrown a punch yet. A lot of just kind of dancing around. Not even a jab. And there's going to be a whistle. McAllister is down holding his calf. After Jude just came in on a pretty aggressive challenge. That was a little late. Jude Bellingham getting dinged with a foul. So Argentina will have a free kick. Surprised there's been nothing for hydration break quite yet, considering we are in the 23rd minute. But it will be Messi taking this. And they're just correcting where the spot is. Ismail Effath is the head official telling Messi to move the ball. Ball is in. Here comes Simeone, right wing, working on Spence. Enters the box, working to that touch line, and deflected out of bounds by Spence. Solid defense on the challenge. However, this will be a corner kick for Argentina. Their first of this match, and they've been so dangerous on these set pieces in this World Cup. We knew it was taking the corner. There's plenty of threatening heads. And Pickford and Simeone are pushing each other. This has been great. It's been chippy. For 0-0, it's been chippy. Both of them going back and forth right now. Ishmael is right in there in the mix. I watched it just immediately. Simeone's just right in Pickford's way, and as a keeper, you have to protect yourself. Yeah. Nothing crazy call-wise, but Messi to put this corner in. 24th, entering 25th minute. Ball is up. Alvarez had a chance, but he just shoved. I believe Jed Spence was on the receiving end of that. Yeah, they were fouling Pickford too much. I was weird. I don't really know. It's been chippy so far. 0-0 at the hydration break. 25th minute. And honestly, this is correct. The bosses say we need a 50% like rate to really make this stream pop. There's over 1,000 concurrent viewers right now. This number can be way up. It's free, it's easy to do, and it helps our channel. It helps us continue to do really cool content like that. Free content for all viewers, whether you are World Cup fans, NFL, NBA, MLB, college football. We're expanding. We're making it big. Now, as the game takes a hydration break, we are going to step aside real quick because I do have to remind you of who our sponsor is, our friends over at Prize Pick. With the World Cup happening right now, England and Argentina in a stalemate 0-0 game, you're able to cash in, though, with Prize Picks. It's the #1 sports pick app and is the best place to win cash while watching sports. We have a code for you. We always do. That code is HMA to get $50 in lineups instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. Now, one of the best ways to promote this Prize Picks is breaking down how we create our own lineups. And it's simple. You pick either 2 to 6 options, and one of the picks has to be from one of the different teams. I got one for you for this England and Argentina match. It might be a little bit risky with the Goblin picks, but here's the thing. That makes my multiplier that much higher, which means I can make that much more money. And a Lionel Messi, Jude Bellingham, Harry Kane. I love the star power in this one. Make sure you download that Prize Picks app today with the link in the comments and the description and use code HMA to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code HMA to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it is good to be right. Now, 0-0. Heading back from the water break here in just a moment. Again, we can't show you the match. I'll keep saying it when you ask, but we can't show you the match. Just to really hammer it home. Hit that thumbs up, please. Pump those numbers up. We're only at 120. I don't know. This has been definitely more England control. And the one chance Argentina had, they squandered it by being too physical with the keeper, Jordan Pickford, and causing a foul. So, I don't know. I'm liking England still so far. Dylan, we're only a quarter-ish into this one. Do you really have an eye? As I would say England has been in more control, but neither team really with a chance.
Yeah, neither team has really taken control of this game just yet. I mean, now that they've had the hydration break, we'll see if they've kind of recovered, and come up with a new game plan. Because right now, for both sides, no shots on target, no shots on goal. There's been no shots in this game.
0 shots and 11 fouls. That's sloppy. That's chippy. Now, I'm all for a little bit of chippiness, and a little bit of like, let's get gritty. And I get it. These are rivals. Despite, being so far away. As bad pass by Pickford. Here comes a chance for Argentina. Alvarez has it. Over to Messi. Heavy touch. I don't think Messi saw that one coming. Was on the run. It'll be a goal kick for England as, woof. It was a bad pass by Pickford. Good pressure here. Alvarez again in the way of Pickford. He's just going to have to clear it. Send it deep. Rodgers not really able to control it. Big contact down here at midfield. Reece James went flying, and there's definitely no foul. I thought the referee was whistling for a foul. Tuchel is livid right now, screaming at one of the sideline officials. Reece James went flying. I get it was like a pretty 50-50, had the ball, but a lot of contact for an on-ball challenge. Anyways, Martinez has it for Argentina right now. Working out of their bag. He's not even getting pressed at all. Neither Jude or Rodgers or Kane is stepping into the vicinity. Romero gets it. That was interesting. That was weird. Martinez puts his boot into it, looking for the streaking Simeone. He's not able to get anything on it, but now Messi with it. Right wing to Simeone. Deep in territory. Heavy touch going out of bounds. Back with England ball. So as England throws it in, let me know who's playing better. Because in my eyes, I truly think it's England, but it's been ugly. Like Dylan mentioned, 0 shots. A lot more fouls. Heavy contact. Deep ball. Here comes Rodgers running onto, Reece James. Tipped out of bounds by Tagliafico. Throw in for England. Just a couple of yards from the corner spot. So, threatening chance in this 30th minute. Here comes Spence. Good passing here by England. But there's a high press Simeone. Getting in the way of Gordon, and Gordon frustration foul. Working the other way is Argentina quickly. Almost too quickly. Alvarez tripped up a little bit. McAllister has it at midfield. And it'll just be reset play for the team in blue, Argentina, back with their keeper Martinez. Says anytime there's a little bit of tense pressure, both teams have that just sense to reset, take a moment. And it's really eyeing like a goal. This is what is going to be pivotal. You knew it would be. You got to score to win, but through 30, it's low scoring. In case you're just joining us, we got a little challenge. I know we got about just under 1,000 people in the stream so far. The eye is to get 437,000 subscribers by the end of this show. I think that's tough, but it's possible. Especially as this one continues going on. If you haven't subscribed to Chat Sports, please do it. Help us out a little bit. They're showing Tuchel right now, and he just looks like he's still cooling off after that initial contact that Reece James had. Nice. 69. And he really has been a great manager for that England side. 2 losses since joining back in October of 2024. Great move by Bellingham. Here he comes, working with the right. 3 Argentinian defenders on him. He's tripped up from behind. There will be a foul. He was knocked by a shoulder. This is right outside the left corner of the box. Great chance for England. 32nd minute. I already have Wonderwall pulled up. Yeah, he's just tripped up there by Fernandez. Bellingham, again, just creating opportunities for England. This time, Tuchel's happy. Bellingham has had an awesome World Cup. I would say one of the biggest risers. We expected Mbappe. You expect Messi even at his age. You expect Kane with the year he's had with Bayern. Jude wasn't playing at this high of a level at Real Madrid. And he has taken his game to a next level. What's up, Chains? All right, I'll shout you out in a bit. We do have a very important free kick. Declan Rice to take this with his right foot. Couple yards outside the box on the left side. Thin wall for Argentina. Looks more like a play chance than a shot. Boot is in. Head is on it. And just wide by Stones. Great ball by Declan Rice. Stones got his head on it. Couldn't get the angle. Yeah, found that backside. And that is good defense by Martinez. Just boxing out just enough on Stones. I mean, he had the angle. But shout out Chains. Chains has arrived. Welcome in. Welcome into the stream. Again, $50 in Super Chats. I will do a beer bong. That is the agreement, I know. And it might change if I feel like it's too much. And more fouls. This time on Simeone. And it'll be right at midfield. And this is just a lot of fouls. 34th minute. Yeah, he's just grabbing Gahey. And what is he doing? Sometimes I get you're slipping a little bit. That's just a bad challenge by Simeone. Another foul, though, for Argentina. He was not starting previously for Argentina, but... shoot. Yeah, I'm going to just ask my buddies. Well, Chains has set the tone officially for the beer bongs to get rolling. Here's a great chance. Anthony Gordon in the box and collected by Martinez. Booted out. Back to England. Reece James playing it into the mixer. Too high. Running onto it is Simeone. Deep in that defending third. Jed Spence pressuring. Still has it, though. Spence trying to win it back. Right on the touchline is Simeone. Turning around. Spence wins it. And he's taken away from. Too much crowd, but England has it. Here comes Gordon. Gordon has it for England. Quick balls and tripped up on the play again is Jude. They are pressing him high the moment he touches it. Jude Bellingham tripped up. Foul on Argentina. Basically a short corner chance right outside the box on this left side for England. 36th minute. The most threatening chance England has had so far is this free kick. Reece James is going to be the kick taker. Yeah, just a couple of yards outside the corner of the box. Been very physical so far. I promise I'll shout you out chains here in just a second. 36th minute, Reece James. Two-man wall for Argentina. James puts his right foot into it. A shot! Saved by Martinez. Ball still in the air. Kane's tripped up in the box. Ball batted around. No one can collect it. Argentina heads it out. England back with the ball, but Argentina holds strong. And here comes the counterattack. Messi running onto it, trying to make a move on Spence. He can't. Swarm of England defenders, and Messi still has it. Finally knocked down. And there will be a foul. And now people are meeting up. Harry Kane is screaming. Martinez is yelling at Anderson right now. Paredes. Gahey pushing. Ishmael has a yellow card just up in the air. It has gotten chippy. Martinez getting pushed by Rogers. England and Argentina is chippy. Throw a punch. Yellow cards are getting tossed around everywhere. I'll update as they come in. Wow. All that for fouling Messi? Oh my gosh. Yeah, so Anderson immediately getting dinged with a yellow. So here's the run by Messi. He has it, forces Kane off him, forces Gordon off him, still has it, and then he's tripped in a hard tackle by Anderson. Anderson and Spence basically sandwiched him. It was hard tackle, and then everyone is met in at the middle. So Elliot Anderson is charged with a card. He'll be the only one with the card. Free kick for Argentina, really in no man's land. However, we know the foot of Messi can put anything into the mixer. It's in midfield, in between the box and the actual half. So not really in a shot chance, but who knows? Messi puts his left foot, and it's just going to be a pass over to Paredes. Back over to Messi. Messi has space to dribble. Messi with the left takes a shot deflected. Fernandez, deep shot! Over the goal. Yeah, goal kick. He was pleading a case that Pickford got a hand on it. He absolutely didn't. What the? That was not even close. Rocket shot, though, by Fernandez. I would say the first real chance of this game. Momentum swinging slightly more in favor of Argentina right now, simply because of that. Argentina back with it after the clearance. It's Martinez with it at midfield. 16 fouls in 39 minutes. It's ugly. It's been chippy. Only one card. We are on pace for a couple more. With the way that the whistle's been blown, with the way each foul has caused more of a, visceral reaction out of both clubs. It's been high. All right, let's get that to 200. There's more than 10 people right now in this chat that haven't liked this video. Hit that thumbs up. Let's get to a nice, even 200. I like even numbers. If it goes over, that's not a bad thing either. Bump up those numbers. Let's get it rolling. Help us out just a little bit. Just a little bit. Martinez puts his boot into it, making the run with Simeone. Collected by England. Ball battered around in the air. No one bringing it down quite yet. Still in now at midfield. No one has brought it down. Simeone puts a head on it and brings down his Messi. Messi, quick 1-2 with McAllister. And cleared away by England. But it will be an Argentina throw-in 40 minutes in. Opposite side on this right wing right about midfield. Whew. Seems like for a whole lot of nothing going on, there's been a lot going on in this game. Argentina with it. Marching down is Martinez. Gets it over to Alvarez, now out wide. And just resetting Romero. I got a mess. I wait until halftime. How about this? I'm not false advertising. There's 2.5 hours of this stream. I can do a beer bong when I want to. It's the halftime show. How about that? I'm going to Slack, actually, right now. Should I do production? Yeah. All right, I'm making sure my company knows that I need a beer bong. All righty, back to the action. Back to the game. Oh, can you get me a Happy Dad and a beer bong? Yes, sir. Thank you, Chugs. And another whistle and an instant yellow card being drawn by the official. Thank you, though. I'm good. Yes, Rogers. Jersey tug by Martinez. Can't do that. Yes, sir. Thank you. Shots on goal. I don't think either of them have one yet. England has one. When? I don't remember that happening, but one total shot on goal. AK, you don't need to be mean. It's actually, kindness is free. It truly is. Oh, I didn't drink fast enough. Sorry, bud. Jeez. Yeah. Everyone go make fun of AK in the chat. Argentina has it midfield with possession in this 43rd minute. Still 0-0. Oh my gosh. And now England with it. Here comes Jude. Hey, Jude, tripped up again from behind. That might have been clean there by Romero. It was. They've been physical with Jude so far. Tagliafico, left wing. On the defense, however. No, thank you. So here's Simeone. Gahey on him. Good defense, just forcing the throw in deep in that England defense. England with it on the opposite end. This would be their left side in their defense, working around. Jordan Pickford has it in the box, 44th minute. I think we're gonna get +4 here. I wouldn't be surprised if we get +4 just with the amount of fouls that have happened so far. There goes Anderson. Now left wing is Spence right around midfield for England. Deep ball being played, looking for the run of Bellingham. Too far on it. Martinez collects and clears it out on this left sideline for England, though, in their defensive side. And now it's Anderson. Long ball, wide right. Can't keep it in with Reece James on the right wing. Throw in, though, for Argentina and their defense on this near sideline. Seems like there's a lot more England supporters in this chat so far, really in the votes as well, over 1,800 votes now, than Argentina. Now a couple Argentina fans coming in. There's collected by Bellingham. And he's tripped up again. That was no foul. He flopped. He's trying to force a whistle. He's gotten a couple, but that one was not a foul. Anderson with a good tackle. Kane's tripped up. Ball just not really batting around right now. 3 minutes added time. We're officially in the 46th or 45 plus change. England looking for a late push in this first half. Hey, we're getting close. Let's get to 900 by halftime or by the time we return from half. And 100.5 I think is possible. We can do this. We can do this. 437,000 is within our realm of possibility, I believe. Reece James looking to throw it in on this near side wing. Right side for England. Now in the midfield is Anderson. At the circle's gay, he left side. Anderson now. Midfield. No one really pressing. Messi just slowly walking as he always does on defense. James, right wing. And just resetting possession. 47th minute. Just a couple more ticks. 90-ish seconds plus some for England in this attack here. Reece James, right wing. Dishes it over. Rodgers. No pressure. Has it. Gets rid of it. And England just going to possess throughout this time. I mean, I understand it. Milk it last chance. Don't force a counterattack. Make your opportunity in this half the last one. Just make sure, I guess, some more. Oh, that's a great ball. And he's offsides. Oh my gosh, that was beautiful. I don't think he was fully expecting it either. Rodgers was open, had just this tiny window, and Stones just put a laser to him. But he was offside. So free kick for Argentina in their defense in the 48th. So roughly 50-ish seconds left in this first half. Let's see if Argentina puts any chance on it. Tagliafico midfield on this left side. Martinez with it. There's some pressure by the England side to get it back. Nothing going right now. Argentina has it. Fernandez was tripped up. No whistle. He's complaining. Get up. Don't be a wuss. Kane has it. Puts a big right foot into it. Deflected by Argentina. Brought down by Anderson over to James. James can't get it. Now Argentina has it. And the entire Argentinian bench is up because Reece James got knocked down. Paredes called with the foul. He's screaming. The entire Argentina bench is screaming. England has a free kick at midfield on this right side. Kane will take it quickly as we're like 6 seconds away from 48 minutes being on the clock. 3 minutes of time almost out. 19 fouls in this one so far. 12 on Argentina, 7 on England. Last chance. England in the attack. Got to go forward. Cutting in is Gordon. Ball is in and deflected out of bounds, however, for a corner. And that's not going to matter. Referee will blow the whistle to close out the half. England and Argentina in a 0-0 stalemate. Both captains, Messi and Kane, having a word with the official because it's been chippy. A couple more getting in there as well. It's been physical. It's been incredibly physical. Here's your beer bong. Well, here's the bong. Here's the beer. I'm going to do wild cherry or pineapple. I'm kind of feeling pineapple. Ooh, I like the way that sounds. This is up to Chains. Shout out Chains. Shout out Chains. Chains joined the chat and immediately said, I'm making the kid drink. And here I am. I guess I'm drinking. Drinking on a Wednesday. While you're at it, though, if you haven't liked the vid, give us a huge thumbs up. Help out this stream. Get those numbers up. Have we surpassed 200? We close? There we go. There we go. The numbers are good so far. The numbers are good so far. All righty. Shout out to Chains for the super chat. You're a real one for getting in here. Also, shout out Atlanta for hosting this World Cup game. That's a teaser for the Atlanta Falcons. All right, bottoms up, Chains, as promised. Ooh, that's cold. And very fizzy. Oh my gosh. Woo! All right. That's a way to loosen you up for a broadcast. Let's get it. So, what we do usually at this halftime is we give our grades. Let you grade as well. We can talk about it. That's a good chance for, we can all take a break and explain what the hell just happened. There was a half that Dylan and I were doing, Argentina and Switzerland, that was so bad. The match was so bad that I didn't talk anything about the game. We'll talk about this one. I'm going to grade it a C. It's been very chippy, which is annoying because it's slowing down plays so many times. There's been 19 fouls in the first half. 19 fouls to slow everything down, and 12 on Argentina. However, I do like the physicality, and I like the passion showed from the fouls as well.
Yeah, I mean, both these countries are putting it all on the line. The amount of bodies that are flying everywhere. I mean, it's been a show to watch. I mean, the aggressiveness that both these teams are showing, they're putting it all on the line. And look, we got half to play, and it's going to probably even chippier out there.
It absolutely feels like a semifinal, which is good. The one thing is you can tell Argentina's scheming around Jude. They're not letting him do much. They're being very physical at the point of attack. The moment he touches the ball, they're hitting him hard.
I mean, if you're England, then you got to pivot. I mean, Jude can't be the guy that, even though he is the star and has been leading your team in goals besides Kane throughout this cup, there has to be another guy that steps up. Same for Argentina. The only reason why Argentina's still here is because Messi hasn't been the guy the last couple of games. It's been Alvarez. It's been Martinez. They've found different options.
Yeah, Alvarez stepped up in a big way. McAllister was the opening goal against Switzerland as well when all eyes are on Messi. The one thing I notice is anytime he touches the ball, the crowd just erupts. The passion and the cult following around him is something I have never really seen from any athlete ever outside of him. And I would also say Ronaldo. I feel like both of them have that, big following spread far and wide and whatever you might think. Well, but graded below, I saw a couple. One was B for England, C for Argentina. Yeah, I guess England technically played a little better. I feel like if it's a full letter grade better, you would have a goal to show for it. Mm-hmm. Right? Which is why I'm just saying a flat C across the board. It hasn't been a bad match per se. It's been exciting for no goals and not a lot of offense. But also at times it's like, all right, guys, let's stop fouling so many times.
I would give it a C+, just because it hasn't been the passive soccer that we've seen the last couple of games from Argentina. They're in the fight, and England's giving it right back to them.
Yeah, and you can see even from the advanced stats, just expected goals obviously is, it's nitpicking some stats that don't always matter per se, but neither team has put chances into the mixer to count as goals. There haven't been threatening opportunities from either side.
I mean, the expected goals are the exact same at 0.1.
Yeah, not a lot of chances. Not a lot of chances for this one. Remember, though, England scores. There's big things happening if England scores. We're flying those W's. And no, not Chicago Cubs. Fade that. Fade that shit. We're singing Wonderwall. In case you're just joining. If you've been here the whole time, you know that. But in case you're just joining, if England scores, I will sing Wonderwall. Not the whole thing. It's a long song, but...
He's been getting the pipes ready for you guys.
Yeah. This whole broadcast is a warm-up for Wonderwall. Right? We can put it that way. Maybe we'll do another vote. Because what if I have a change of heart? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I was at the top of the broadcast. It was good. It was good. I've been a big fan of Thierry Henry and Zlatan, though, for Fox. They've done a very good job. They're funny. They're their own spin of, the World Cup version, I guess, of the NBA on TNT. Not as outlandish necessarily, but they always have their quirks in a way where it's funny, and they bring together by this mutual hatred of Alexi Lalas. We got a good crew right now, still joining in for halftime. I know we got 45 minutes and whatever added to roll with in the second half. Winner again goes on to play Spain. Whoo, they took it to France. How about that? How about that? I know this World Cup semis is kind of the big dog eats moment. You really have your top 4 nations. But the thing is, it's been so much fun even heading into it. There were underdog stories, absolutely. I mean, Paraguay, they won a knockout game, a thrilling knockout game against Germany. Cape Verde, from the ashes, smallest nation ever to qualify for the World Cup, took Argentina to the depths of hell in the final waning moments where Argentina had to squeak out a victory. Argentina's been a part of some of the more electric games so far, but it's set up for a semifinal that I think encompasses what this has been about. And
yeah, I mean, Argentina's game with Cape Verde was probably the game of the World Cup, in my opinion. Even though Cape Verde came up short, the fact that a country like that, and that's what the World Cup's about. You could have the favorites, you could have the juggernauts in this tournament, but it's kind of like March Madness in a way, where you could have those countries that no one's ever heard of or very little known throughout the entire nation. And they could go and make a statement, and that's what Cape Verde did.
Hey, here's the thing. I'll get back to that point, but I got a message from one of our own here at Chat Sports saying when England scores, if you need someone to sing Wonderwall with me, he will. So I might have some backup singers for Wonderwall. And you know what? I want to get the chat in motion. If you want to hear Wonderwall again, I know we got the graphic for it. If you want to hear me sing Wonderwall for when England scores, spam those W's. I'm already going to do it, but why not spam those W's? Make this happen. Yeah, that's a good point, Joseph. Cape Verde technically didn't lose a World Cup match because they went into extra time with Argentina.
I mean, Spain and Argentina on the ropes. I mean, you got to give your kudos
awesome.
to Cape Verde.
It's awesome. I mean, Vizina overnight became a global sensation. There come the W's. Captain is cool is really, really supporting the cause here, making this possible. Oh. Yeah. You guys are going to be honored by my ability to sing or lack thereof.
Is M supposed to be the Argentina version of Wonderwall?
Is it Munderball? You got to set up for M for Mini when it should be set up for W for Wumbo. Well, halftime takes too long. Like, I just want the action. Like, you don't need a break. Come on now.
And they already got 2 breaks.
They already got 2 breaks.
Like,
we got enough breaks going on. Argentina will win. Okay. We got an Argentina prediction. E for England. Now, our poll is heavily favoring, well, I would say favoring England, definitely. 56% with 2,200 votes. Solid voting poll. Solid amount of votes so far. But let me know if you haven't already. If you want a little shout out, type who you got. Let me know. Who you got? Who's taking this home? 45 minutes or nothing. And honestly, it's no matter what, it will set up for an awesome final. You have England playing for their first since 1966. Spain playing for their first since 2010. Argentina eyeing the back-to-back, something that hasn't been done since freaking Pele was doing it with Brazil.
I still think it's coming home. If you want,
if you want me to do a bong, you know what to do. It's not hard. $50.
You send another 50.
Do another bong, slacker. Send another 50 and it'll happen. Yeah, I mean, maybe FIFA makes that call and just is like, all right, time for Argentina to win. Maybe it'll happen. I don't know, though. I really don't know. I'm thinking England. I still think they have the advantage. They've looked better so far. I get it at times. They've shot themselves in the foot. But that was really only their match against DR Congo. That it wasn't great, per se. Again, this one's being held at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. That's a beautiful stadium. I don't know. Have you ever been before, Dylan? It's huge. It looks like a rocket ship or like a UFO. I'm a big fan of Mercedes-Benz. And, can be a little biased as well. I think it's one of the cooler stadiums in the NFL. Atlanta was voted one of the better sports host cities in all of the country. They know how to host sports. They got plenty of pro sports teams around. That's why they're hosting this. That's why they're hosting World Cup matches. Yeah, I felt like we filled a lot of time, and we're still waiting for this half to get back. If you want me to do another beer bong, $50. All right. Captain eats shoes. Everyone's got their thing. Everyone does. Everyone's got a little quirk to them. I personally don't eat shoes, but hey, Captain. Oh, Captain, my Captain. You do you. Yeah, there's like a beef going on in the chat, but shout out to you guys for subbing. We got to 900. That was the goal. The goal was 900 by halftime. We're coming out of it. We're eyeing that round number. I want to see triple zeros there. 99. 99 subs to go. I think we get there. Especially as this one goes along, especially as the drama gets a little more tense. More people join in the stream. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I really think it's possible. I think it's going to be... It's going to be close. Would we celebrate for it happening? I'd celebrate. Me personally. I need a second push. I got to get people watching this stream. Come on now. All righty. It looks like we're about to get running back into this action. Am I brain dead from whippets? No. But I appreciate you looking out for me. Wow. Just an interesting day in the chat so far. A little bit of beef just going on, and I don't think I've ever been asked that question, so. Alrighty. Who's fired up for the second half? Who is ready to see these teams, one of them punching their ticket to the finals of this World Cup? Let me know down below. Let me know who's going to win. Does anyone have the script? I'm a big fan of script. Is football coming home? I'm not sure. Woo! Alrighty. Second half. Teams coming back on. Warm-ups happening. Crowd is loud. Get those me's in the chat if you are ready for half two. 45 minutes of glory. 45 minutes for the rest of your lives, England and Argentina. I don't know. I think it's about 15 minutes. Let's do it. Let's do it. I got to stretch. Broadcasters got to stretch too. We got to make sure we're loose. If you're not loose, then you're... I was going to think of a rhyme. I don't really have one. You're boose. You're goose. All right, England will have kickoff. They're going left to right now in the second half. Argentina right to left. Possession was fairly equal. Fouls were high, 19 total. 12 of them for Argentina, 7 for England. There's already been a yellow card to Elliot Anderson. Let's get it rolling. We got a countdown for the second half because why not? Here we go. And we're underway. Second half. Jordan Pickford will get it for England, and everyone went early on England. Jude Bellingham just sprinted. He just took off. So we're going to kick off a second time, or a third time. Technically 3, but second time for the second half. So much for the drama and the pomp and flair. Let's get hype for kickoff number 2 of the second half. On your feet. Here we go. Football's coming home. Maybe. Pickford puts his boot in the mixer right now is the ball. Floating around right about on the top of the box. Gordon flicks a header. Argentina will collect. And here comes Argentina on the counterattack. Working midfield is Alvarez. Trying to put some pace onto it. Drops to McAllister. And slowing things up at midfield will be Argentina. And now it feels like we're officially underway in this second half. Let's get it rolling. And Argentina still with it, just going to slow things up for the time being. As it's again Tagliafico over on that left wing, giving it to Martinez. Argentina just going to control the early pace of play for this second half. And obviously the first just couple minutes here. As Molina will just drop it off over to Romero. Heavy press here by England. Argentina possessing but working backwards. All the way to Martinez in the box for Argentina, just slowing things up. 47th minute of play. Still no goals in this one. 0-0. And Martinez hasn't moved. He's at the top of the box just with the ball. I mean, riveting stuff here in Atlanta. Never seen crazier things. And there's a steal. Alvarez in the box. Jet Spencer got it missed. Pickford makes a save. Ball still with it. Messi's tripped up. Great tackle there, but Alvarez has it. Alvarez, right side shot. Outside the net. It was tipped, though. It looks like it was tipped. Pickford's trying to plead his case that it was over the line. Alvarez had it. Dropped Spence on that one. There's the rip. Wow. Alvarez knocking on that door. We know he's so dangerous from that spot. Messi to take a corner early in this second half on the right spot. Right side corner kick for Lionel Messi. He's so dangerous to curl it in. Second corner for Messi. He'll play it short. And just get it right back. He's onside. Messi curls it in with the left. Headed away by Stones for England. Top box, ball pairing around. No one collecting. Reece James heads it out. Gordon trying to run onto it. Can't get it. And it'll be tipped up over to Messi. Messi letting him play on. Good defense. Brilliant defense by Jude Bellingham. Just shielded him and brought him out of bounds with him. Pickford comes in to scoop it up. I thought Messi was offsides. Oh, he's on. Wow, good call. He just was so open there on that right wing. But Jude Bellingham, great defense there on Lionel Messi. Not an easy guy to defend. I personally couldn't. Argentina finally getting a few more shots. They're now at 4 with 1 on target. But again, those foul numbers are just so high. None so far in the second half. England with possession after the goal kick, just working through their back line. It's Stones on the opposite side, wing right side. Just in their own defense is Pickford. Puts his left foot into it. eyeing Spence. Spence didn't even go for the header, but now it's collected and brought down by Gordon. Gordon with a run. Too heavy of a touch. England wins it back. Bellingham, wide left. Spence left wing, entering the box. Draws it in with the left. Not enough on it. Cleared away by Martinez. Throwing for England on this near side left corner. Attacking opportunity for England. Bellingham directing traffic, telling Jed Spence to go throw it in. Spence, 50th minute of play. And it's going to take his time. Really, no one open. Gets Gordon's head. Brought down by no one. Argentina has it. Heavy pass. Won by England. Gordon drops it over to Anderson. And it'll just be reset play for England. I don't know. Gordon had maybe not a window, but it looked like he panicked right at the top of the box on that left side and decided to drop it back to Anderson rather than maybe taking a chance. Rogers, right wing, right outside the box. Rogers dancing around Tagliafico, plays one across. Martinez clears it out. Good safety clearance by Martinez, and it's kept in by Reece James. Rogers is brought to the ground. No foul. Heavy press by Kane. Couldn't quite get it. Romero is able to get it off his foot, but the crowd oohs and ahs on the pressure. Argentina at midfield. Fernandez puts his boot into it. Eyeing Simeone on this wing. Jed Spence is on it, and he clears it up with the left. Now Bellingham with it, and he's just wrapped up. Yeah, arms around. He just gave him a hug. That's a Titanic hug. Instant yellow card. What are you doing? That's so dumb. That's so dumb. Yeah, Romero just literally, he's like doing the awkward like couples half hug thing. Yeah, that was a close chance. Gordon had a high press. So yellow card for Cristian Romero, the center back for Argentina. Keep an eye out for that. Back with England is Anderson. Elliot Anderson in the middle. Swings it over. Gordon, left wing. Just outside the box on this left side. Gordon with it. Has it with the right. Heavy touch. Brought down is Rice. Rice is pressed and has to drop it back. We'll go all the way to Pickford. Back onto the England side of the field. And England just controlling pace of play with their back line. Argentina pressing. Possession with England, however, 52nd minute, about to be 53rd in this 0-0 World Cup semifinal. Simeone pressed high on Spence and too aggressive. And he'll be charged with a foul. Spence is holding his face, squinting his eye. Interesting contact right there. It will be Argentina ball right now. Molina on this right wing. And they clear it out and just work their defense with Paredes. Over Alvarez. Alvarez in some promising territory. Swings it out wide. Fernandez now over to McAllister. McAllister finds Molina in midfield for Argentina. Right wing now. Simeone to Messi. Messi at midfield. Quick dump off. Fernandez back out wide right, Simeone. Simeone, quick pass. In the box is the ball. Batted around. Gordon clears it. Not enough on it, and Argentina gets possession back. Fernandez pressed high and swings it over Simeone on this right wing. Paredes. Big right kick, finding the streaking Tagliafico. Couldn't quite get him. Too much on that one. And why are people just talking shit to each other in the chat right now? My goodness. Hey, we're almost to 300. Get us there. There's 800 of you on the stream right now. You can get us to 300. Please. Please. Big boot by Harry Kane. Not enough on it, but recovering on the run is England. Here's Gordon playing one in. Gordon gets his foot on it and goal! England scores! Anthony Gordon! That's an England goal! What a counterattack by England. What a counterattack by England. Now, I have a promise to uphold. As this play resets, oh my, what a ball. What a ball. Rodgers with a beautiful cross. And Anthony Gordon with the right foot sneaks it in. Let's go. I made a promise that when England scores, I'd sing. Now, I think we'll just do the chorus. Or I could do the first verse and the chorus. We'll just do the chorus.
I say we do the chorus.
We'll just do the chorus. This is Santino. Welcome in.
I say we do the chorus.
All right, ready?
Dylan, you want to count us in here?
Yeah, as play resumes. Because, baby, you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonderwall. Football's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming. Hey, it's coming. Football's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming. Hey, it's coming. All right. 57th minute. There's my singing voice for you all. Maybe it'll happen again. Who knows? 57th minute. Thank you, Tino. Oh, here comes England again. Top of the box, too much on that. Harry Kane couldn't get it. Oh, man. They are pressing high now. Here it comes. Argentina, Simeone in the box. Great slide tackle. What a challenge by Spence. Big time players make big time plays. Are you kidding me? Added the starting lineup. What a tackle. Simeone knows he just got. Oh, man. Corner kick, though, for Argentina. Messi has it, 58th minute. Oh, I'm not singing the England national anthem. Not around here, partner. Not around here. Ball is in by Messi. It's short again. He'll get it right back. Quick first time pass is in and headed out by England for an Argentina throw-in. Elon Morin, have a good one. Appreciate it. Argentina with it at midfield. McAllister dishes it over Messi. Messi with some space on the right wing. Going one-on-one. Paredes midfield. Back over Martinez. And there's Paredes with it, and everything's just going to reset for Argentina. Deep ball, Fernandez. Pickford is challenged hard. He got hit pretty hard there on the touchline. Anthony Gordon, right place, right time. What a play. What a counter. Only really their second attempt on goal for England. 60th minute of play now, and Pickford is heavily challenged. Almost slipping on that one. Simeone, great challenge. He wins it on Spence. Here comes Messi. Messi with the left. Cuts back, still with it. Messi heavily challenged. Ball is batted away. McAllister, man on his back. Gets rid of it. Ball in the box for England. Kane is all the way back. Pressure by two Argentinians. He kicks it out. Throw in for Argentina, and they'll go quickly. Molina works quick in the midfield. Messi has it. Off his foot. Swinging out wide left. Fernandez. Paredes now. Midfield is Fernandez. Simeone. Quick touch in the box. Bringing it down is Tagliafico, opposite side on the left wing. Argentina with some pressure here ever since conceding that first goal. First goal by Anthony Gordon. Romero. Over to Simeone. Simeone, right wing on this near side. Touchline. Just drops it off, and Argentina, patient play on this attack, really controlling possession. Deep shot by Enzo Fernandez from the right side of the box is over Jordan Pickford's hands and over the net. Goal kick coming for Argentina. That's a good look. I mean, tough angle. Just, yeah, too high. Too high on that one. No offsides. Not a chance. Not even close. There were feet in between them. High press by Gordon. Martinez has to get rid of it. He does. Argentina working out of their back line, out of the box now. Expected goals have officially raised. Let's go. Yay. England leads 1-0 against the defending champs Argentina, thanks to Anthony Gordon, but a great delivery by Rodgers on the assist. Here comes Messi. Quick 1-2 ball. Messi gets rid of it again. Dropped off Fernandez. Tagliafico, left corner of the box. Argentina with a promising chance. McAllister has it. Pressured high. England is content just sitting. Quick ball, McAllister. Ball is in the air now, brought down by Molina on this right wing. What is going on in the chat? What is happening? Molina right wing, just a couple yards outside the box. Dished it over Paredes in the midfield. Kane really just letting him come up to him. Not doing anything too aggressive with this 1-0 lead. Martinez into Alvarez. Alvarez right at the box. He's swarmed by defenders and cleared away by Reece James. Be a throw-in. No, it's kept in bounds by Argentina, just on the opposite side. England does look solid. Their defense has been very stout so far. They're not really possessing, but they've been content with just not allowing anything penetrating through their back line. Kane flicking it up, looking for Bellingham. Not enough on it. It'll be Martinez getting it. Working the other way. 64 minutes into this one. England scored in the 55th. Anthony Gordon, the lone scorer of this game. Quick throw-in by Argentina. Simeone challenging Spence yet again. And referee blows a whistle. Yeah, they had a substitution set, but tried to go too fast on the throw-in. Learn the rules, Argentina. You can't do that. Nicolas Gonzalez is in for Paredes. Paredes more of a defensive midfielder. Gonzalez Probably sparking slightly more attack. First substitution of this game as well. They'll have 4 remaining. England still has all 5. '65th minute of play. We're almost at 3,000 votes, too, in the poll. Look at that. England isn't a real country. It's just southern Scotland. Interesting take. Martinez with the ball. There's Messi. Just outside the top of the box. Floats one in with the left. Gets a head on it. Ball batted around in the box. England has it. It'll be Declan Rice trying to clear it away. Deflected out of bounds for a goal kick. Rice with a strong chance to get that one out of there. Yeah, Gonzalez had a chance on the header. Just tried to play it back into Tagliafico. Stones was beat on a header almost. Pickford with it in his box, clears it up looking for Spence. Kept in with the header. Bellingham played it up too hard on the pass. He has a heavy pressure by Gonzalez. He gets it away though. Here comes England. Crossing midfield for the first time in a few minutes. Spence, left wing. Now Kane. Kane in the midfield. Deep pass. Finds Reece James right on the right side of the box. Deep shot by Rice. Not enough on it. Stepped into it at the top of the box. Had a good chance. No foul on that one. Good recovery. Here comes Kane. Kane with the right foot rip is deflected. And Martinez will pick it up. Don't allow a corner kick right there. And turning up the tempo is Argentina in the 67th minute of play. Here comes Messi crossing midfield on this right side for Argentina. Making a move on Gordon. So tactical. Still with it. Passes it over. Gonzalez. Back in. Not enough. Cleared away by England. Pickford yelling at his team. Had a chance to control it for a second. Corner kick for Argentina in the 68th minute. And they need it. Down 1. World Cup semifinal. They've trailed before. They trailed by 2 to Egypt for a while. And it took heroics. Ball's in by Messi. Ball bouncing now in the box. Cleared away by Bellingham for the meantime. Argentina will collect, though, in the midfield. England sets up their defense as Simeone has it on this right side. In the box now. Tagliafico deflected by Anderson. Ball will go out of bounds for a corner kick. Another one. Back-to-back corners for Argentina. Anderson getting his foot out there on the cross. Lionel Messi to take the corner for Argentina. About to enter the 69th minute. The left-footed. Ball is in, curling in, right in the mixer. Gordon has it, clears it up, and out of harm's way. England has defended well on these set pieces so far. Absolutely. Argentina crossing it in with Messi. Great save by Jordan Pickford. Gonzalez got a head on it from the cross in by Messi. Pickford makes the play. Messi with a great cross, and Gonzalez another chance on the header. And Jordan Pickford just getting low and getting his hand on it. What a save by Pickford. And that's going to lead to the hydration break. I almost said water break. Leading us to the hydration break in this one. Last stoppage between these sides. England got on the board finally. Argentina trails. Defending champs. Backs against the wall. And here's the thing. We're close. We're getting close to 437,000 subscribers on the main Chat Sports channel. Like less than 100 away. There will be a challenge. We'll talk about it in a moment. But I got to remind you during the break about our sponsor, Prize Picks, with the World Cup happening in this 1-0 showdown between the juggernauts of England and Argentina. You can cash in with Prize Picks. It's the #1 sports pick app and the best place to win cash while watching sports. You can sign up with the code HMA to get $50 in lineups instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. Now, we promote Prize Picks with lineups, and we can break down how we create these lineups. What you have to do is pick at least 2 options from opposite teams. You can stack up to 6. Here's my 4-pick Prize Picks lineup. Got risky. Heavy multiplier means heavier payout with the Lionel Messi and the Jude Bellingham taking the demon picks. I've liked it so far. However, neither of them have scored. Neither of them have scored yet, so getting a little risky. But you can download the Prize Picks app today with the link in the comments and the description of this stream and use code HMA to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code HMA to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it is good to be right. Alrighty, we got a challenge for you, and it's a subscriber challenge. 35 away from a nice round 1,000. We like our thousands. We like it. We like it a lot. 35 away. And I have agreed I will do a boot. Do you not know what a boot is? Well, if you don't know what a boot is 36 ounces of fluid. Better yet, happy dad. This is an extra one. If we get up to 437,000, I will take down a 36-ounce boot. I'll probably have to pee beforehand, empty the tank, get my body, my mind, and my spirit prepped for something like that. But I'll do it. So let's get up. 437,000. We're counting down the subs to it. 30 to go. Alrighty. We're back from the hydration break. 72nd minute. We're probably going to have a hefty amount of stoppage time with the goal hydration break. I'm probably +6 as of right now. Couple substitutions happening for England. Looks like a defensive-minded one. The goal scorer, Anthony Gordon, will check out for Ezri Konsa. Konsa is in. Gordon is out. Gordon had a great game. He's pressing high, flying around the field, and scoring. Scoring is the big thing. He's put one into the net. He is the reason that England is currently winning against Argentina. And then a trio of substitutions after the hydration break right now. For Argentina, Nicolas Otamendi, longtime player, Gonzalo Montiel is in for the Argentinian squad, as well as Rodrigo de Paul. So, 1 substitute for the English squad, 3 for Argentina. Argentina will have 1 substitute remaining for regulation. Now, if it goes to extras, each team gets 1. An extra 1. Alrighty. Home stretch. 18 minutes of Argentina's life. 18 minutes till England is playing in a World Cup final. That's crazy to think about. Crazy to think about. Ball is now on this left wing, deep in Argentina territory. It will be a throw-in, however, for the squad. Montiel is the one to take it. And it's Fernandez trying to get out of this territory. Heavy press there by Jed Spence. He's had himself a very solid game up to this point. 74th minute. Breaking through the press is Messi. Spence shadows that ball out of bounds. He'll be throwing England right around midfield on this near sideline. So Argentina, they were in the World Cup final, obviously, in 2022. They won it. Messi finally got crowned his World Cup after, plenty of chances, plenty of heartbreak. England is potentially playing in their first final since that 1966 win they had. So football might actually be coming home here. Fernandez, though, in the midfield, in a promising chance for Argentina. Messi, right side, looking for the equalizer, playing over Montiel, right around the touchline, plays it into the mixer. Ball in the box, cleared away, though, by England, throwing for Argentina, and they're working with pace right now. And sideline official having a word with Montiel, the guy throwing it in. In the 75th minute, awaiting that extra time as well. Argentina still on the attack. Gonzalez left wing. I imagine this is how the remaining of this game is going to be. Montiel over to Messi. Messi in midfield. One-man press on him. Could this be Messi's final moment in the World Cup? DePaul, right side of the box, flicks one in. What a save! McAllister got his head. Pickford got his hand. 76th minute. Argentina still with it, but they are pressing. DePaul swings it out wide. Montiel drops one in. McAllister flicks a header up. Ball is up at the top of the box, brought down by Kane. But Argentina has it back. They're knocking. This team does not go away. Montiel with it. Over to DePaul, right side. Deep in the right side is Montiel. Near the touchline, drops it to DePaul. Quick one-timer. Another header by McAllister and saved by Pickford. McAllister's got a few chances with the noggin, but Pickford is making plays right now. Only 5'9" McAllister is, but so crafty in the box with his headers. Good chances by Argentina. Not able to capitalize yet. Jordan Pickford with a pair of very strong saves. Oh, it was off the post. That first one was off the post. Ha! That's crazy. Argentina still with it. Fernandez now in the midfield. Over to Messi, right side. Out wide to Montiel, near the touchline. Back over to Paul, right at the corner of the box. Argentina just with this heavy possession ever since that goal. It's been almost 20 minutes where they've been knocking. Deep ball, Gonzalez gets ahead, just too wide. Pickford is screaming at his defense because he knows they are not playing tight. They are struggling. And that's going to be offsides on Gonzalez, however. Oh, wow. Whoa, just a hair offsides is Gonzalez. And we're almost there. We're almost there. Got there a little quicker than I thought. Argentina is putting the pressure on. It's what they do. They're never really out of these games. They find ways to win, and they love the drama. They embrace the drama. Argentina already prepping their final substitution according to the broadcast as well. Solid clearance there by Konza. It's going to be collected by Gonzalez. Lets it go out of bounds. Throw in Argentina. He's going quick. 79th minute. 1-0 is the England lead. Anthony Gordon is the reason, and he's currently not in the game. Lionel Messi, right side. Getting in some dangerous territory. Good challenge there. Rodgers just tossed Messi to the ground. Rodgers using his pace. Working for England on the counter. Kane to his left. Rodgers, top of the box, takes a shot deflected. Collected by England at midfield. Playing up is Anderson. Not a great pass. Back over one by Argentina. Argentina with the ball at midfield. Over to Messi. Messi right wing. Dishes to Montiel. Gets it right back. Argentina back in possession in this 80th minute. Messi has it. We'll just swing it over left. Just a patient pace of play here by Argentina. 5 subs away from 437,000 as well. Messi with it. Pressed by Kane. Captain on captain. And that's just a bad pass by Messi. Good pressure. Harry Kane playing so disciplined right now, having to drop all the way back to Martinez. Kane will be the one to pressure him. Pretty much going box to box there. McAllister with it at the midfield. So we're just about 10 minutes away. 2 subs away. Ball wide right. Montiel has it, brings it down over DePaul. DePaul right side of the box. Fernandez slows up. Messi immediately swarmed again. Has to track all the way back. Otamendi. Tagliafico crosses it in. Back in the mixer, going for a bicycle kick was Argentina. Couldn't get it. Headed out by England. And Harry Kane is hit hard right outside the top of the box as Lautaro Martinez is going to check in for Tagliafico. Another attacking-minded substitution. There we go! Above 437,000. Look at us. Thank you to everyone hitting that sub button. Thank you to everyone joining us on the stream today. We got just under 800 currently on the stream. We've had over 120,000 join throughout the afternoon. It's been a fun game so far. The stakes really couldn't be higher of this one with a World Cup final on the line. England defense playing so poised. Yeah, Otamendi, what are you doing, bro? Bodies have been flying around in this one. It's officially the dangerous territory. Now, with Reece James on the ground getting checked out by the trainers. He was hit hard throughout the sequence as well. Substitution ready for England is Nico O'Reilly. He started in the previous match for England, and I guess Tuchel just believed in his other guys with Reece James and Jed Spence. So defensive-minded substitution for England, offensive for Argentina. Not a lot of surprise, and in comes Dan Burn. Dan Burn is a name to watch. He's 6'7". He's going to win the headers. This is when things get crazy. Ooh, there's going to be a lot of added time with all these subs and everything. Just get ready. When you think it's over, this one's not going to be over. Jordan Pickford to kick the free kick. At his own box pretty much. 83rd minute. Does Argentina have another one in them? They've done it before. They love the heroics in the late game. Do they have another one though? Y for yes and for no. Here we go. Argentina with so much momentum ever since that goal. They've been knocking. England has not broken yet. The excitement is definitely much higher throughout this second half. Tension higher in this second half. Out wide left is Argentina. Otamendi has it. Now outside the top of the box to Paul. Deep shot will be taken and deflected by England. Running onto the ball is Messi. Messi gets a touch on it. But great pressure there by O'Reilly to force it backwards. England is just, they're the one with the heart right now. They're putting their body on the line. Out wide is Argentina. Pushing up the field. DePaul, midfield. Out wide right. Messi. Top of the box, swings one in with the left. Too far. Too far on that one, Messi. Going to be a goal kick. I can't show the match. There's the broadcasting rights. It's not how it works. About to enter the 85th minute. Messi just did not get enough curl on that one. I'm not sure if he was looking for a shot or a pass. He's in between that no man's land right now. Is that Giannis? I think they just showed Giannis Antetokounmpo, the now Miami Heat man. Here goes Gonzalez for Argentina again, and the attacking chance. Deep shot. Pickford makes the save. Enzo Fernandez from way outside. Look at that rip. And Pickford just getting his arms up. He's had a phenomenal game. Jordan Pickford playing his ass off. Messi already in. Right at the top of the box. Gets it off his foot. Fernandez. Deep shot is in! Enzo Fernandez ties it! This team doesn't quit! Argentina with the equalizer! 1-1 in Atlanta, and that's in Argentina. Go! Oh my Lord, Fernandez, what a strike. This team doesn't quit. You can't kill them. They will never fold. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The big review is going to be if Messi got back on side. About 6 yards back. Enzo Fernandez, one touch, one rip. Oh my gosh. Boom. Boom. Pickford couldn't get there. Messi attracted 3 defenders. Jude Bellingham was late on the challenge. Stones slowed up. Curling it left. Pickford couldn't get there. Wow. Oh my gosh. They just can't. They can't lose. They can't lose. Woo. Well, we're eyeing extra time. Dylan and I have now done, is this our 4th together? No, because we did Switzerland. This is our 4th stream together between Dylan and I. Every single one has gone to extra time. One has gone to penalties. So, we're looking like extra time again. England sat back too much, and Enzo Fernandez with a ridiculous goal late in this one to tie it up. Oh my gosh. Here we go. 88th minute. We're going to get a lot of extra time. We're going to this could be ended before extra time even happens simply because of the stoppage. Otamendi dribbling high, and here goes Argentina again. They've crossed midfield now on the left side. Challenge there by Gahey and McAllister is going to be won by Argentina. Oh my gosh, this team is just inevitable. They can't lose. I don't understand it. You just can't get rid of them like a cockroach. That's what Dylan said. That's funny. Messi now right wing, even with the box. Getting deep into England territory. Plays it in with the right. Headed away for the ball still in. Messi brings it down. Just outside the top of the box. He just draws all the attention. Oh. Argentina obviously arguing with the refs because that's all they know how to do. There's 4 guys next to the ref. Stones is getting his head checked out. He immediately went to the ground after the header. And he's getting checked. And that's, yeah, heavy header. It just looks like he caught that one in a bad way. He wasn't prepped for it almost. I'm not sure. And Argentina is loud right now. It is all Argentina fans. What a goal. Right after I was talking about Jordan Pickford playing so well. Now that, not necessarily his fault. That's just a beautiful strike. That's a British guy. Wow. I didn't have a song. We didn't. No one put a song in. Someone at our pregame tailgate said, "If England scores, I'll sing Wonderwall." No one had a song for Argentina. Stone's still getting checked out, and I just know Mercedes-Benz is rocking. That place gets so loud. Just got to the 9 minutes of extra time. 9 minutes of stoppage. Wow, this one is far from over. This one I actually think might end here. I think there's a real chance. We've seen so much extra, like going to extra time, but I don't know. 900 people in the chat right now. Give us a thumbs up. Let's get to a nice even 400. We hit our sub goal. We actually shattered that. The fact that we were rolling. Rock on, guys. Here comes Messi. Messi, right wing. Flicks one in. Gets it back on the 1-2. Deflected. Jed Spence has it. Gets rid of it. Harry Kane. And here comes England. England on the attack. Jude Bellingham pressured heavy. Just going out of bounds pretty much. Good defense there by Argentina. I think Bellingham just needs to wait for the numbers to catch up. Gonzalez, left wing. Even with the box, just going to drop it off here to Otamendi. Fernandez, the goal scorer. Back over to Gonzalez, left wing. Inside McAllister, he has space. One-time shot off the post. Oh my gosh. Messi collects it on this right wing, cutting in, plays it in with the right, hit it in! Argentina leads! Are you kidding me? Just like that, Lautaro Martinez takes the lead. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I'm speechless. Holy cow. Mercedes-Benz Stadium is a frenzy right now. Argentina did it again. Started with McAllister hitting it off the post. It was chaotic. England trying to get set up. Messi never quits. Worked down with his right foot. His weak foot just as strong. Plays it perfectly. Martinez. Never a doubt. Oh my gosh, this team can't lose. They can't lose. Wow. I mean, wow. 6 minutes away from Spain versus Argentina. 6 minutes away from what you could say is the passing of the torch with Lionel Messi and Lamine Yamal. England had this. England was in control. Ever since that goal, they were in control. Leading up. And then here it is, sucked away. All the hype. England has played from behind before. They trailed for nearly 70 minutes against the Congo. There's only 6, maybe. I'd say over 6. They're going to allow a little more once it gets to +9. A little over 6 minutes. If you're going to dig deep, this is it. Martinez, that's his 40th goal of his international career. My gosh. This team. This game. What a game. What a game. Doors still open. The beautiful game strikes again. Jordan Pickford sends his boot into it, right into the mixer immediately. Ball's brought down by England. Here comes Kane. Deflected on his pass, throw in, right next to the corner spot on the right side. 90 plus 4 right now. Konza has it. Deep, high throw. No one can get it. Looking for Konza on this right wing. He lets it go out of bounds. We are in the 90 plus 4. 95th minute. Pair of substitutions look like they're coming in for England on the next throw-in or out of bounds. High arcing throw. Brought down. Back over to Konza. Konza right wing plays it in, headed out. And it's just going to be basically the same thing for England. It is now 96th minute. As Rodrigo de Paul got a yellow. I'm not sure what for. Maybe during the celebration. Marcus Rashford checking in, as well as Ivan Toney. A pair of offensive-minded substitutions. It's do or die, obviously, but Jed Spence checks out. This is it. And so does Stones. 2 defenders out, 2 strikers in. Does Marcus Rashford have a miracle moment in him? That'd be crazy. 96th minute. Rodgers to Konza. Ball's in, and his crosses are not great. And he'll be back for another throw-in just deeper on that right side, right around midfield for Argentina. Officially 96 minutes. 3 minutes and change. They'll allow a couple more, maybe 1 to 2, just because of the goal that happened so late. Burn flicked it up. And it's again cleared away by Argentina. Just not a great ball by Rodgers. Argentina is holding well on their defense as of right now. 96 minutes, 30 seconds. Pickford has it right around midfield for England. Plays it in with the left, just launching it into the box. Kane gets ahead on it. No one can bring it down. Argentina clears again. Running onto it is Konza. Gets rid of it. England just passing back right now, almost 97 minutes. Waning moments. Pickford again, deep ball. And tripped up on the play. 2 guys are down. Martinez holding his leg as he scooped up that ball. And as well as Dan Burn, the 6'7" center back, holding his rib. Right around 2 minutes to go. Argentina with the miracle. And they'll boot that one deep into England territory for a throw-in. England going to have to work completely out of their back line with 90 seconds plus probably a little bit. Pickford will have it inside his box. He will be pressured. Deep kick with the left, keeping it in the midfield. Not enough on it, just headed away by Argentina. And now it's threatening. DePaul gets rid of it. Gay has it over to Kane. Kane at midfield. Kane off his foot. Plays it wide right. Too much on it. Uh-oh. Here we go. Entering the 98th minute of play here in just a moment. Argentina is taking their time to get to this throw-in. They're deep in their own defense on the left side. Gonzalez throws it. Looking for a man, can't find it, headed around. Ball still in the air. No one's bringing it down quite yet. It's pinging in the midfield. Anderson gets a boot on it. Plays it wide. Here's Rashford. Rashford getting towards the touchline, using his pace. Does he have a moment? Plays it into the box, cleared away by Argentina. 30 seconds. Messi has it. Messi dribbling around O'Reilly. Alvarez back over to Messi, still with it. Messi's brought down, and that's a foul on Messi. Messi draws the foul, and he's still down, and there's pushing and shoving. Late game drama. And this will cause a stoppage as Bellingham's having to be separated from Argentina, still running his mouth. Free kick Argentina at midfield. We're officially at 90 plus 9. The kick will happen, and some, I imagine. That would be ridiculous if they blow this whistle. So Messi collects it. And Bellingham, it's a hard foul, but yeah. We are officially in 90 plus 9. Argentina likely gonna win. They gotta play more than just this if England gets it. Smart clearance to the corner, and that's a perfect ball. This will probably be the last chance for England. We're at 90 plus 10 almost, but with that goal, it's allowed. Not a great ball by Pickford, but England has it. Heavy pressure by Argentina. Argentina's in the box. Messi just bringing it out toward the corner. We've reached 100 minutes of play. He's guarded high by Konza. Brought down. No foul. One last chance for England, and that's just booted away. That's too far. That's not smart. Martinez gets his boot into it. The keeper clears it up. England has the ball now. Last chance. This has to be it. Long ball by England. Do they have anything left? Headed around. Argentina brings it down. Fernandez clears it. No whistle yet. No whistle yet. Throw in for England at midfield on the right side. We're almost at 101. Is there enough time the ref will allow? That's not going to help them. At midfield, ball batting around. And it's just going to drop to Pickford. That's not, ooh. You got to go. You got to go, Pickford. Run. 101 is on the clock. Pickford plays it into the box. Everyone's there. Martinez gets his hands on it. Ball in the box. Martinez falls. And handball on England. A handball is called on England in the 102nd minute as the ball got played in the box. Argentina does it again. Lautaro Martinez, the game winner. Enzo Fernandez tied it up. All of this happened in about 10 minutes. And there it is. Argentina, undeniable, on to the World Cup final for back-to-back tournaments. You can't count out this team. You just can't. It doesn't matter how much they trail. It doesn't matter how much time is on that clock. Argentina finds a way to win. What a match in Atlanta. What a match. Nothing's coming home. Wow. Oh my goodness. This team, they can't lose. They have an inability. You could really, and they're still pushing and shoving. Rodgers was shoving Otamendi and the handshakes. Rodgers still jawing. Rodgers and Martinez are screaming. Refs are in the mix. Holy cow. Rodgers is hot. The distraught Anthony Gordon sits on the field at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Dylan, what a game. What a game. Probably our most fun one we've done so far.
Argentina loves it coming down to the wire. Once again, they find themselves behind, and they're the comeback warriors. They're the comeback kids, and they find a way to pull this one out and book a date back into the final against Spain.
Spain versus Argentina, Sunday, 2 p.m. Winner is champion of the world. It won't be me, but Chat Sports will do another one of these watch party, play-by-play reaction type videos. Dylan and I will be back here Saturday I believe at 4 p.m. for the third place match between England and France, which honestly still Golden Boot implications on the line. So if you enjoyed this, feel free to pop in for the third place match on Saturday. But that's probably going to wrap it up. We got a great deal of subscribers. If you haven't already, subscribe to Chat Sports. We bring you cool things like this. Only a couple left for the World Cup, just 2 more. But wow, Argentina does it again. They find a way. This team is something special. Doesn't matter how much they're down. They come back, and they make it hurt. And they make it hurt every single time. But thank you so much for joining today's live stream here on the Chat Sports main channel. I had so much fun breaking down the action for you, talking to you guys in the chat, seeing everything going on, despite some of the beef that was happening in the chat today. But until next time, we will see you Saturday for the third place match. And then Sunday, someone else will have it, but that is the World Cup Finals. Till then, so long.